Hey everybody, this is Kyrie Oliver with Hero in the Mirror, and tonight's mirror message is about labels. So, as we go throughout life, we have these labels that are put on us, and we carry them throughout life. And some of us choose to embody them, but some of us choose to break out of those labels. And I want to talk about what happens when you break out of your labels. So, the two big labels that I've dealt with in my life are the athlete label and the African American label. And all throughout school, I would be told by my teacher. My teachers from, I think it started probably third grade throughout high school and actually into college, they would come up and tell me like, "Oh, you're thank God you're one of the good ones." And it's not good ones meaning like one of the good students. It usually means you're one of the good black kids. You're not like the other black kids. And the same thing goes for athletics. You're not like the other athletes. You're not the arrogant one. You're not the one who pisses their time off in school. I didn't fit the labels. I didn't fit the negative connotations that go along with those labels. And so people get confused. But what happens with people who choose to embody their labels is they embody the positives and the negatives of those labels, and they feel like they have to fit in with the negatives as well as the positives in order to fit in that box. And we subcategorize ourselves. We paint ourselves into this little box of, okay, well, I'm this and I'm this, and that's all that I am. So I'm the positive and negatives of those things, as opposed to saying, no, I'm my first name and I'm my last name. I'm responsible, I'm humble, I'm honest, I'm these different attributes, which is what we should define ourselves as, not a label. I'm not an athlete. I'm not the nerdy kid. I'm not the black kid. I'm not the white kid. I'm not all these different things, all these different labels that we put on ourselves and that society puts on us. And when you break out of these labels, you liberate yourself. You allow yourself to become whoever the hell you want to be. You get to be all these amazing things and none of the negatives that come along with that. And I think so many of us, we feel like, oh, the negative has to be there because of the box that I'm put in, and we don't realize that we put ourselves in those boxes as well. Break out of those boxes. Be whoever the hell you want to be. Whether you can be the black kid who's well spoken. You can be the athlete who doesn't go out and drink and party and sleep around. But you can be all these things, but only after you break yourself out of that box. So tonight I want to challenge everybody, anybody, break out of whatever stigmas people have put on you, whether it's the athlete, whether it's the Jewish kid, whether it's the gay kid, whatever labels are put on you or some you put on yourself. Break out of that and just become whoever the hell you want to be. So if you want to love what you see when you look in the mirror, pick up the pen and write yourself a life.